Right. Good evening again. Now welcome to 2028 A-Level Chemistry program. My name is Sudhir Vijayakorn and I'm a school teacher currently working in a leading school in Kurunagalas town. And as well as I'm a paper marking examiner. So in this session, right, I started this session in order to introduce you myself and my teaching skills, right? I hope there are several students joined from different areas of the country, I guess, right? So we have already started the physical classes already. The physical classes, I have started 2 physical classes. And this is the online class that we are going to conduct for 2028 A-Level batch, right? So far, I have conducted physical and online hybrid classes. From this year onwards, I'm going to change my plan, and this is going to be a completely online course, and it will be held on each and every Saturday from 7 to 10, right? So then there are no any confusions between the physical class and online class. So this is going to be our plan, right? So first of all, I would like to give you an introduction about the plan that we are going to follow in the upcoming 2 years, right? That means not 2 years actually. Now we are in 2028, we are in 2026 March, right? From 2026 March, now we are in this point. From here onwards, now we have a timeline till 2028 August. It is 2028 August. Now during this period, right, during this period of 2 years and 5 months, so we should have planned what we are going to do, right? We should plan what we are going to do during these 2 years and 5 months time, right? I'll give a brief over here. Now, after this, I'm going to give you a presentation regarding this one, right? From 2026 to 2027 March, and 2028 March, right? From 2026 to 2027 March and 2028 March, I'm going to break our session into 2. So this is going to be the phase 1. And this is going to be the phase 2. Right. So I'll give you an introduction about the things that we are going to do over here. And this is going to be the revision phase. Revision plus paper. R plus P means revision plus paper, right? So this is our 2028 A-Level chemistry plan. Right. So at the end of the class today, I will send you a document regarding this plan, and I'm going to work according to that plan, right? So this is now I have been working according to this plan for more than 5 years, and we have gained maximum results once we work according to this plan, right? Now I'll show you a small presentation, right? So in this presentation, I have given all the information that we are going to discuss over here, right? Right. So in this one now, I hope you all can see this one. I hope you all can see this presentation now. Can somebody please speak and tell me whether you can see this or not? You can talk. It's okay. You can talk. Right. Can you all see the thing that I have shared? I'll switch off my video for now. Right. I think you all can see this one. Right. So this is our A-level chemistry campaign. It's a 2024 month. It's a 24-month campaign that we are going to follow. This is how we master our A-level chemistry. Right. So this is the strategic overview and the roadmap that we are going to follow from 2026 to 2028. Right. So this is your mission. Right. So this is going to be your mission. As I have drawn on the board, we are starting from 2026 March and we are moving towards 2028 February. That means 2028 March. Right. So then here, this is the window of your opportunity, and you will have a solid 24 months window, and it is a perfect amount of time to master the concepts without feeling rushed. Right. Is there anybody who needs me to use Sinhala as well? Because some students prefer both Sinhala and English. If you need me to speak in Sinhala as well, please send me a message or send a sticker or whatever. You can do a response. Or else, if you can understand this in fully English version, that's fine. If you need me to do anything, you better ask me. Right. So this is our window of opportunity, that is from 2026 March to 2028 February or 2028 March. Right. Then you should know your terrain. That means I'm going to break our syllabus into 3 pillars. Those are general and inorganic chemistry, the first pillar. The second pillar is the physical chemistry, and third pillar is the organic chemistry. So those are the 3 main pillars. Actually, I'd like to call them as 3 main pillars which support our syllabus. So we are going to learn these 3 things separately. Actually, the first one, the general and inorganic chemistry, it is going to be the alphabet. Alphabet means now we are going to learn the things in our day-to-day life, as well as now you guys all remember the days that you went to the nursery or kids or the kindergarten, right? So that was your first day of schooling, and that's where you learned the alphabet. Likewise, in here also, in this syllabus also, general chemistry is going to be our alphabet, right? So we are going to say A. Right. So there we are focusing more on atomic structure and bonding, how these bonds are being taken place, and likewise these things are being discussed. And in that one, we learn about inorganic chemistry as well. In inorganic chemistry, we are learning about the atoms and elements, especially about the elements in the periodic table. We are going to learn. Then the second part is a physical chemistry. In physical chemistry part, we are going to learn about the maths part. That means we are going to do the mathematics part. That means we are going to do the calculations in here. Right. All the calculation parts are done in physical chemistry. Then the other one is organic chemistry. It is also having a very high weight in the syllabus. Right. It has a huge weight on the syllabus. About 25% of the paper is composed of this one. Right. So there we learn about the synthesis of new compounds and molecules, especially compounds related to the carbon atoms. So then we are going to break some compounds and we are going to make new compounds likewise. So those are the things we learn over there. So those are the 3 main areas that we are going to discuss in our 2-year chemistry program. Right. So these are the things that we are going to learn in general and inorganic chemistry. Right. We learn about the molecules, their shapes, and about the intermolecular forces. Right. The forces that take place within bonds, and about the shapes of these molecules. There are different shapes. All these things are learned over there. Right. Then we come to the physical chemistry part. There we divide the physical chemistry part into three main areas. That is the energetics. That is where we understand how the heat changes take place. That heat changes take place during a chemical reaction. That means during some reactions, heat is evolved. During some reactions, heat is being absorbed. Likewise, those things are discussed over here. Then the second area is the kinetics and equilibrium. There we learn about the reaction kinetics, whether a reaction is what we call, if a chemical reaction is energetically may be favored, but it may not happen according to the kinetic parameters. Likewise, we are going to discuss over there. And about the reaction equilibrium, we learn over there. Don't worry, those things are coming in grade 13 part. Then we come to the electrochemistry part. In electrochemistry, we are learning about how electricity is generated according to a chemical change. Or else we can say how we are going to make a chemical change by supplying electricity, the reverse of that one. Those things are discussed over there. Then other part is the organic chemistry. That is the logic of synthesis. But as I told you earlier, this is where we are converting one molecule into another one, or we are combining few molecules together to form a new large molecule. So likewise, these things are discussed over here. Right. So there's a pattern over here. It's a very nice part of the syllabus. Right. So this is the so-called phases. I told you before, at the beginning of the class, I told you about these phases. First phase is building the foundation. Actually, our chemistry syllabus is composed of 14 lessons and 45 practicals. Right. Our syllabus is composed of 14 lessons plus 45 practicals. Right. Now, all these are being summarized over here. Right. So we have summarized all these things over here. Now, this is our plan, 2026 March to 2027 February. So from March to May, we are learning the first lesson, that is about the atomic structure and bonding. See, we are learning about the atomic structure and bonding. This one. That is the alphabet. Then from June to August, we are learning about the moles and the gaseous state of matter. And there we learn how these pressure and temperature behaves on the different different behaviors of the molecules, especially on the gas space, especially on the gases. So from June to August, we learn about those things. Then from September to November, we are going to learn about the energetics I told you before, right? Energetics I told you before, it is regarding the chemical energetics, the heat changes that take place. Then from December to February, I call it like color array. That is the thing where we learn about the inorganic chemistry, the trends in inorganic chemistry, and about the colors, about the things that are there. Right. So we learn it over here. Then the second phase, actually, this is the nice part of the chemistry. Now we have laid foundation in grade 12. That is from 2026 March to 2027 February. Then from 2027 March to 2028 February, we are going to learn about the organic chemistry, organic marathon. Now, see, I told you that the synthesis part. Then that is in May. Then from June to September, we are learning about the kinetics and equilibrium. There we learn about the reactions that take place and how these different parameters affect the rates of reactions and the things. Then from October to December, we are going to learn about the ionic equilibrium and electrochemistry. Right, there we learn about the batteries, cells, and how electricity will make changes in chemical reactions likewise. Then from January to February, we are going to learn about the real world applications of this chemistry. That is the industrial and environmental chemistry and the applications of these things. That means all the theories that we learn from 2026 March to 2027 December are being applied in those two lessons. That means industrial chemistry and environmental chemistry. Right. Then after that time, yeah, you may be wondered what will happen from 2028 March to August, because your exam is held on 2028 August. So during those 5 months, I'm planning to solve 10 to 15 past papers. The most recent past papers, most important past papers will be discussed over there. And there we are refining your scoring ability, as well as we are mastering the time management, especially for the MCQ paper. Now, that doesn't mean that we are not going to discuss papers during the other 2 years. We will be discussing papers at the end of each lesson. I'm going to give you a evaluation paper and to evaluate the level of us. And also on each and every day, we will be discussing few questions. And in addition to this theory class, we will be discussing questions in a paper class. Right, there's a paper class that we are discussing questions, new questions, right? And all the things are well organized in my course, and those things will be discussed. Usually, I conduct my classes in English only, but if you guys need some assist in Sinhala as well, I can give a support, right? Then there are things that you need to know. Usually the unit 14, I call it unit 14 trap, because most of the students, they just ignore the unit 14 because it's the last unit in the syllabus, and they just ignore the industrial chemistry part because it appears at the end. But it offers easy marks. That's the problem. Most of the students, they skip that lesson. But the thing is, it's very easy. That's why I'm planning to cover up this syllabus somewhat early. Somewhat early means we are ending up this syllabus 5 months before your exam, and then you guys will have a confidence, right? You all have a confidence about the theories that you have. Then you will have 5 more months to practice all these concepts, and after that we can engage in practicing more and more questions, right? Then the lab observations. I told you that we all have 45 lab sessions. That means 45 practicals, right? Actually, chemistry is a subject that cannot be learned by sitting in a classroom. It has very good practical applications. We should be aware of the observations, right? We should take care of the observations and the smells, colors, and all those observations are there. We have to be aware of the observations, right? That means it is a practical lesson, right? Then other one is about the mechanisms, right? The mechanism mindset. That means you have to stop memorizing the things. Now, so far I know that during your O-level studies, you try to memorize the things. That means learn by heart. But in A-level, that doesn't work, right? In A-level, you have to learn the mechanisms, right? And also you have to get the concepts, right? You have to start understanding the electron movement and see the pattern over there. Likewise, that's how I'm going to guide you through this 2-year program, and you have to learn the things according to that. Okay, so that is the plan. So you have your roadmap over here, and you have the time, and the difference between now and the master is simply showing up every day for the next 24 months, right? Okay, now good luck on your journey, and we are going to start the lesson. Before that, before starting this one, I'm going to show you the timeline, right? And I'm going to show you how the lessons are being divided, according to our master plan. Okay, have a look at this as well. Right, so this is our master plan. Now here, this is how I'm dividing my lessons, actually your lessons, not my lessons. This is how I'm dividing the lessons according to my plan, right? I'll be giving you this one. You better get a print of this one and paste it on your wall or somewhere that you can see. And this is how we are going to learn this subject. And if I'm going to step out of this plan, or you can always question me why we are stepping out of the plan or why we are lagging behind. or why we are not completing this according to our plan. So this is for you to question me, right? Now see, the atomic structure is our first lesson. We will be discussing it from 2026 March to April. Then structure and bonding, we will be discussing it from 2026 May to June. Likewise, all these things are being well organized. Our lesson is well organized so that we can complete our syllabus by 2028 February. I'll be sending you to the group. So from the group, you can refer it. That means you can get a printout. And the thing is, for all the lessons, I'll be providing you tutorials. Now I'll close this one. For all the lessons, I'll be giving you tutorials which are having some theories and questions. Right? They will have theories as well as questions. And right, in those, with the help of those questions, you can master your syllabus. And according to the theory that I am teaching you, you can always try those questions as well as the past paper questions that you have. In addition to that, I'll be providing you the model paper questions, model paper questions and all the things. And at the end of 2 years, I guarantee you an A pass. Sorry. Right. At the end of these 2 years, I'll guarantee you an A pass. But there is a condition that you have to work according to my plan, right? Because my plan works best. I know, I'm confident with that one. I worked according to that plan and I got my qualifications according to that plan. I passed I passed my A level according to that plan, and I passed my university degrees according to that plan. I have done 2 university degrees so far, and I know chemistry. I'm confident with that. Then I'm confident that you all can work according to my plan, and you can secure your A pass in A level chemistry, right? So that's all about the introduction. Now let's start our chemistry lesson, right? Before starting the lesson, if you have any doubts regarding the things that I have told you or any outside things, you can ask me now. So I'll give you 2 minutes time to ask your questions. So the time is yours. I'm here to answer. Even your parents may have some questions, they can ask. In any language. In language means I don't know other language. I know Sinhala and English. ඔයගලන්ට සිංහලෙන් වුණත් අහන්න පුළුවන් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. හැබැයි මම උගන්වන්නේ ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් විතරයි. ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් විතරයි කියන්නේ ඔයගලන්ට මොනවා හරි අමාරු දෙයක් තිබ්බොත් ලැන්ග්වේජ් එකේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් තිබ්බොත් මම එක්ස්ප්ලেইন කරලා දෙන්නම්. මට සිංහල බැරුව නෙමෙයි මම ඒක එක්ස්ප්ලেইন කරලා දෙන්නම්. හැබැයි මේක ඉංග්‍රීසි මීඩියම් කෝස් එකක් නිසා මම කැමතියි ගොඩක් වෙලා සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම වගේ ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් කතා කරලා ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් වැඩේ කරන් යනවා. හරි. ඔයගලන්ට ඩවුට්ස් තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න පුළුවන්. තව විනාඩි දෙකක් තියෙනවා. Right. If there are no doubts, we can move on with the lesson. Right. If there are no doubts, we can move on with the lesson. Right. Yeah, chat is open. You can even send your messages into the chat as well. Usually in my other classes, always the students speak. They are always speaking. That means speaking means not the nonsense. They are speaking subject matters with me. So I prefer that. Okay, you will get used to it in the future. That's fine. Because I told you that this subject is not a theoretical subject. That means it's not a thing that we are going to stay. That means you are going to sit in the classroom and just listen to the teacher and copying down the things. It's a thing to be discussed. We have to discuss the things. We have to discuss the matter. Right. Okay, as you people are not going to ask questions, I'm going to start the lesson now. I think you are clear with the plan. So I'm going to erase this one. Right. I'll stop the recording over here and I'll start a separate recording for the lesson only, because this is the introduction part. Some people may request only this part, or some people request lessons. So therefore, I'm going to stop the recording over here and start a new one.